Well, as you see from the oncoming, it's a tough time in the anthill.
Oh, come on, the Sega Genesis.
No, that one!
You see? You see? You see what I mean?
We don't want to talk about that one.
You're a hack! Oh wait, so's the game.
That one maybe, but not this one.
Yes,
Jaws.
I grip the rules here. I contravene. I am the ruler of the great underworld of the ants.
It's just a cave. Calm down.
You call that a cave?
Renegades may have scared off most of them,
This isn't.
but I've got you.
Fucking do you in, man.
I've got it.
Unfortunately, those berries do not work. Ergo, I can't use them. Totally.
Yeah, if he scared off your troopy, he must have done pretty well.
Yeah.
Now it's time for him to scare off you.
Well,
When you paladin, intrepid, useless human being. Oh wait, you're a grasshopper.
well, it's called Anthill Part 2 for a reason. But I always kind of like this level because it's not just like it's not just a level though. It's like Anthill. It actually is
Gets
like the very
dampened
Anthill,
and
the original.
dark.
Like it is the original Anthill, like the same like cliffs and it is
Yes.
the exact same
Exactly.
design, except
Very much
redone to be not just darker but also more difficult when it comes to what the actual goal is.
It's one of those
I always like- I appreciate the
dystopian
kind.
levels, I must say. Greatest thing about it is the fact that it's very dystopian. But still the
colour is this
same.
one?
The only thing they've
Ah,
added
that's
is a
right.
couple of, you know, they've stopped. They've put a block. You can no longer go into the hill to the, you know,
Yeah, the end.
the end. Yeah,
In fact,
tunnels. So
I always thought it was a very unique touch that you actually started out near that to contrast the fact that that's not where you have to go this time.
yes,
fact,
it's like you've came back from it.
In fact, yeah, sort of like an inversion.
Yeah.
Anyways, but of course, even so, we both know that the actual goal of this game isn't to just exit the level. We have to catch that dastardly Hopper.
Yeah.
He's a bad man.
And devoid of his mutt, Richard Kind, we no longer have that we no longer have a principle to you know, kill that little you know, that mutt.
Ah, yes. Indeed.
Yes, I did hate that when I was a kid as well, but
Why is that
Well-
so?
why did I have an antipathy against that little wacky racer, Mutt?
Yeah.
Because he just condescended to everybody. I mean, well,
He just puts everyone down.
I was always vouching for Dastardly when he
That's right.
when he just hit him.
Yeah, him,
Like,
him,
you know,
him and his
What
glorious
was the
moustache.
guy called again now?
Him and his glorious moustache.
Yeah, the most glorified moustache of all time.
The dastardly,
Moustache.
dastardly.
Yeah. And,
No one is quite dastardly like he is.
and the thing is, he sported that thing around like it was nobody's business. Even though it was quite clear that the reason why he had it was because he was quite clearly, you know, a malevolence.
Yeah.
And the fact that there's no way they could dress him up in any other way as to make it any more, you know, chiefly so. They gave him
Now
a
see,
nice little jacket.
now see, this is what we've got to do. We've got to hit him, but we can't do it yet because we're effect. We need to get away from it.
I wish it would have been much better if those raindrops actually depleted some of your health, because they do seem harmful, and they are harmful in the movie as well. But
Yeah.
I guess it would have been too hard as
Yeah,
well.
obviously, because raindrops are everywhere.
But it would have been quite interesting to see. I've seen that approach, but they didn't go for it. Quite rightly so. However, I don't find this level that hard as per se. I just find you know, those grasshoppers to be innocents. That's about it.
Yeah, those ones. Alright, this is like the second level since back in level 2 that the grasshoppers actually show up. Because now they can.
And it takes so long to get killed, even with the super berry.
Not because it takes so many hits.
Yeah,
Not because
super berries.
not because it takes so many hits, but
It's like
because
he's became a necromancer. His berries are the portion. The one
not
thing.
because they take so many hits, but because like they just can never aim right. You have to like, wait for like 5 minutes
that
to
also.
aim correctly. trying not to get hit.
But they don't have they're not really acute because they just move around wandering like, nah, he's never gonna get me. I've got this. I'm conspicuously right in front of you. You know. Of course, if they had had a harmful effect on you, yeah, maybe I'd understand, but they should be a bit more hidden. Like on the outskirts of this place. And then incidentally, the outskirts would be definitely near the exact same bit in the 4th level, cliffside.
Aww, I was meant to feel that way.
I'll save you, Ella. I must mention that the chemistry between them is quite convincing. Well, not in this game.
Why have you suddenly talked about that?
Because I just decided to go on the subject from his exclamation that he's going to get at her. So I thought it would be appropriate. But regardless of that, it's just a pathetic love romance here. It's just contrived and sort of.
No, not really. There's a guy called Hopper that's not a very nice man. We have to stop him.
Yeah, he's the only thing. He is the only thing that's getting in the way. Apart from that, the embracing would be just like something. Would be just like Clark Gable.
Anyways, we have some grasshoppers to kill.
But actually, it is kind of like
sorry to do it.
Because through the time of war, the difference is this time the war is against that little troopy of fucking bugs. Those little.
Right, let's see it.
Bugs.
I wonder how long it will take this time.
So they're so.
See, they miss.
I mean, just look how cumbersome it is, and truly. Yeah, he's not even dead yet. Flick, give it some time.
That's better.
Let him kind of warm up to the idea that you're going to kill him. Not just go in for the coup de grace without any idea that it's going to just come right away. That's false promise. Ooh, that's going to leave a stain. It's not going to leave a stain. It's going to make his body fall apart. Obviously, it's not. I mean, leave a stain.
Disintegrate.
Is that like to say, well, this is going to be as dark as the Black Cauldron? You know, something like
the Black Cauldron.
Which didn't have blood in it, but you felt like it was a curdled bloodbath.
Did it not have blood?
Not really, but the dog died, and everybody thinks that that's the golden rule of a movie. Well, the dog didn't die.
The dog dies.
The dog didn't die. Well,
he had a Disney death.
Essentially, at the beginning, he did die.
Plus, I'm pretty sure he's not even a dog. He's like.
Then it followed the conventions of the happy ending. You know, the nice that one that Hollywood gives you. You know, where the dog comes back to life by some means. But Tarn was the real character. He's not like Flick, who's an inventor and just kind of bogs himself down into the thing. He truly wanted to be a swashbuckling warrior from the beginning. This time, it's somebody who's rebelling against, you know, what he would have wanted to have done. More reluctantly fell into the thing, you know. But because he's so haywire in his thoughts and all that, he was able to, you know, conduct the bird plan. So it's quite an interesting take on it. But we can agree that leaving this, that there's no way that the movie or the game would ever leave a stain. They just wanted to make him seem like he had dialogue. But who would really talk to themselves right in front of insects? Pathetic. I mean, I don't mean to make him seem like he's insecure or anything like that. I mean, it's really pathetic, isn't it? It's quite pathetic that you just talk to yourself in front of everybody. I don't mind doing it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I don't mind.
I don't do that.
I do it.
I don't.
We do it in the.
At all.
Yeah.
Whatsoever. No way.
Okay. No soliloquies whatsoever.
Promise. Would I lie?
You don't promise to yourself that you don't do it. I mean that's just preposterous reasoning, my friend. It's really weird how big the scope does get in this level. I don't really know how they've done it, but they've done it really well. Of course, they used some of the other elements like that bit up there, which we didn't go on to in the first level. We we played this, so
Try to
yeah.
stay clear of those pesky grasshoppers.
So like,
Ah.
you go up there and you get that golden berry, is it?
Nah, it's
Is
a
that
golden
the
token.
golden token? Yeah. Okay.
I've got a fault, yeah.
So you get this bit of the way. You then really need to think about, you know, getting all the grain, and then, you know, that's the one that will kill Hopper, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
but we still need.
Well, tame him as well. But
Yeah, he won't die just yet. We've still have a few levels to go before that happens.
yeah. And even at that, all he does is throw white berries in. This is where the game becomes perfunctory. I mean, see the climax. It should be a climax, and for the most part, it was a climax back in the day. But when you look at it today,
Go away. You stupid little
it
grasshopper.
falls flat.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
purple.
Ah, yes,
Oh,
yes,
purple.
yes. We do know something ideal about the purple and the ending
Oh,
that we'll discuss later. Just look at him, waltzing around. Waltzing around, I might not waltzing.
terrible.
Terrible.
Such depravity.
But I'm not talking, but it must have been kindly. And by the way, why the fuck did you just go down that hole? Oh, it's coming to get you, Flick.
Oh, that.
I mean,
Yeah, I knew that wasn't going. It was
I'm
going
just
to bounce off it.
I mean,
Is it going?
I don't know. But it'd be funny if he came back and killed you.
Don't say that. He's going to do it if you say that.
If you're not falling flat to being weakened, then you'll be all right. Come on, what's important about that? Give me one thing that's important about that, Crusher.
About what? Sorry, I wasn't.
That one.
Well, it's the only Goldenberry we have. There's no actual Goldenberry in this level.
Oh, I forgot about that one. No. Oh, jeez.
Unfortunately,
I used to hate that because I killed myself with that thing once.
There is. Yeah, you can damage yourself with this one. This is like the only level you'll use.
I forgot about that. Oh yeah. And you can actually blow it right now if it wanted to.
Like, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure if grasshoppers. I'm not sure if grasshoppers like take 2 hits, like, on like every other enemy in the game, or if. Oh, hold on, let me get the rest of the game. Or if I just have any bad aim.
Yeah, I know.
let me just get the rest of the game.
See, we nearly got all the grain. And the fact you think about it, that's about it. Yeah. So now all we need to think about is just getting those grasshoppers. With that, unfortunate.
Oh,
With the
yeah. Our least favourite.
it's paladins.
Terrible.
Just yucky as well.
No. Let me just make sure there's no enemy.
Well, not beige, but it's certainly blasé. This is
Enemies. Oh, the spider. Why didn't I see that before?
Oh no,
Okay.
this game's so
Let's see
dark.
if you walk stick. Come on, walk stick.
Yeah.
Come on. Yes.
Some reason it just reminds me of those plums in Rayman 2: The Great Escape.
Yeah. They do look a tad like that.
Yeah, just a mod.
Not too much,
Just
but-
into is that the rock sand area or something like that? I can't remember. You know that sanctuary.
The sanctuary of fire, stone and fire,
yes.
or rock and lava. It's one of those two anyway.
It is. Yeah, I thought.
So yeah, I
I
think
thought that was perhaps one of the most hardest levels I played in one of the old PS1 games.
it was pretty difficult as a child. Oh, I've got. Why is it going away?
And it gets worse. It got worse when you played the Revolution game on PS2
Oh yeah,
as well.
the PS2 edition. Yeah.
Even though I feel that they put effort in that game for the free roaming 3-dimensional
Oh yeah.
element, but I don't think it was so indispensable that they would make the game again. You know,
Yeah.
but I guess people
well.
on the
guess
PS2 would have chance to be reduxed basically.
So yeah, I guess the grasshoppers just take more 2 hits rather than one like every other enemy. But I'd always thought that I just sucked when aiming them, but well maybe I am, but
Yeah, I know, and
but
also-
they do seem to take more hits.
also the fact that you know, see if you miss one and you take that seed down, you're pretty much.
Yeah, that's something else. I'm
You're screwed, you know?
making sure that I don't have. There's absolutely no other enemies here. Like, I'm pretty sure there's not.
Yep. As am I.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to cautiously boast along. Wait, boast along? That's not even it. I mean, go along.
Yeah.
Right, one hit. Yeah. Oh no, wait. Well, I get yes hitting if he says oh yes. So yeah, I get they do just take only one hit.
Yeah.
Because they're elite.
And so is Flick, because he knows cognitively whether or not they've been hit, even though he's not looking at their death.
Yeah.
Well, this one's eagerly going to get killed.
That's one reason I thought. You'd think they'd flying it would have been slightly difficult, but nah. Just no.
They're just about as weak as normal bees and wasps, aren't they?
I'd throw berries at them to lure them in, but these ones actually do die by.
This is mosquito season. It is mosquito season, and you're not emphasising it this time. Wow.
Yeah, I was tempted to throw red berries at them to like lure them in, but I forgot. But you forget those ones can be killed by red berries because they're weak.
You're so tenuous.
Like, you're so used to grasshoppers and like elite enemies that when you go back to killing like normal enemies, it feels strange again.
Yeah, they feel like an ensemble of you know, genuinely hard enemies. Because of the only by red berry standards. As you know. Not really by the standard of you know.
What's so funny now?
Not by the standard of the fact that you know red berries are in itself weak and tender and thin to even as Soy would say.
There's a spider up here.
To even get away the excess of a grasshopper. Some berries. That will be hone in on your foes.
There we go.
The best berry of all is the gold. Yeah. Yeah, do you know why it's the best? Because golden is such a cliche colour for superlative, and I mean, I don't need to burst you in any type of way, but I'm just saying that if you said there's a golden one in it, we would have known that was the one that was
to be fair, it's
associated with.
It's slightly less ridiculous than say a platinum berry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we know that. We know that. Those days have really disheartened me of ever playing that game again. However, I still play it, but I don't play it with the idea that I'm going to win. I always presume I'm going to fail.
Our skills have since faded.
That's what I mean. And yet, I still do better at what than I ever thought I would have done.
That was close. I'm surprised I'm not got
that sounded like the ninja from Gex for some reason. Hiya!
They sound like those ice monsters from Empire Strikes Back.
I resign myself to a life of solitude. Yeah, it made you think it was going to be a dark warrior or something like that, you know, and then you see him sitting around,
that was quickly
sitting around in the media of TV watching himself, probably having delusions of grandeur, and, you know, not enjoying himself particularly, just eating some flies, you know. But yeah, we know Gex is probably better than this game, but we still accredit a lot of you know, the start of the game.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised I've not been hit by my own golden bombs, whatever you call them, used yet.
I like the smell of napalm in the water. Kidding on. But we couldn't justify that was it. But
I'm slightly humoured, but I find it slightly amusing that the last enemy that took out was a weak mosquito.
Yeah.
Right now. No. Those quite obviously won't reach.
Yeah, you need to press square.
Yeah, I know.
To get the selected one. I know you should know this. So I just let you.
Yeah, we just watch.
I know. We just it's just like a prestidigitation of you know something like Hamlet or something like that. You know. I don't know. Not Hamlet per se. But I love romance.
Stop being redundant, Hopper. Like do we see him flat? Like, where's he go? Where's he go? Oh! You never see him where he goes. He just flat. He just blasts off again. It was decent. It was a decent job at best.
Julie Louise, or Dreyfus Louise, or whatever her name is ungrateful, and you're ungrateful to the orthography of your own name. Oh, so now we get, yes, you done well.
I did a decent job at best.
Yeah, you'd be surprised to know
worst.
that was when he gave her the microphone, and it really looks like he's saying, "Oh, I've done well this time." Haven't I was in the third level! They thought I was killed. Oh, see, I can fly better than you. I'm truly superior!
Why was that omitted at that time?
Because they wanted you to say, well, see the movie. Be rest assured, it was all worthwhile.